temperatures are in the 30s right now, so it's still cool out there. We've hit 40 in a couple spots in central Mass and back down through Rhode Island, Providence, sitting at 40 right now. The clouds that are in place are going to be giving way to sunshine over the next couple of hours. There's a sharp line of clearing that's coming in from west to east, and that will be the case. So I do think the sun breaks out. We turn brighter over the next couple of hours. And if you look back to our south and our west, there's not a whole lot of precipitation, but if you put the temperatures in the map, we jump from the 30s for most of us here in New England to the 50s and 60s. So this is our warm-up on the way for tomorrow. So this warm front will lift north and east over the course of the next several hours and cross the region tonight into tomorrow morning, and then we punch into the warmer air. That's not to say today won't be mild. We jump up into the 40s here through the course of the afternoon. Your Friday evening plans, fine. We got variable clouds. We'll call it, partly cloudy skies through the evening and overnight tonight. There will be some patchy fog that develops tonight. And the one thing I want to mention tomorrow is it may take a little bit of time to burn off. I've stopped things at lunchtime, and I do think we get some breaks of sun that come out north of the Pike. But the clouds may be a little bit stubborn, somewhere like Boston through the South Shore and Cape especially. So patience is a virtue tomorrow. I do think the sun breaks out by early to mid-afternoon. Notice there'll be some breaks in the Cape, but still a lot of clouds along the south coast. Now tomorrow, late afternoon and evening, there's going to be a cold front coming in. So after highs go 55 to 60 for many of us, there'll be a chance of a shower. I'd say generally like 5 to 9 p.m. Notice there's some yellows in here, so I can't rule out a downpour or even an isolated rumble of thunder to come through tomorrow evening. So I do think it's worth having the umbrella with you, either thrown in the car or with you if you have Saturday evening plans as those showers come through. They'll be passing as they come on by. They're not going to last forever. But we will be dodging a couple raindrops. Sunday, sun's back. It actually looks like a beautiful second half of the weekend, though we won't be quite as mild. Then we turn our attention to the south. Okay, so there's going to be a cold front coming in from eastern Canada. At the same time, a storm center will be coming off the mid-Atlantic coast. Couple different things to keep in mind. Time frame of this is Monday night and Tuesday. So how much cold air comes in time? How do these two features on the map interact? Right now, it looks like the storm will pass to our south. Question is, how close does it get? If it comes a little closer to New England, we could be talking about a mix that comes into play. If it's a little farther out to sea, there's a real sharp cutoff on the northern side, and that would mean some areas of snow, but maybe lesser amounts, and the most found along the south coast if it tracks a little farther offshore. So we'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, today, we're going up near 50. I don't think we'll quite touch 50 in most areas, but mid to upper 40s, about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. Overnight tonight, mid to upper 30s, so don't worry about, patchy black ice or anything like that. Tomorrow, look at that, 55 to 60. 60 in Boston would tie the record for the date. 56 in Worcester would as well, and I think we're going there. Still mild on Sunday, but about 10 degrees cooler than tomorrow. 50 for a high. Monday, mid-40s, then Monday night and Tuesday, there's that threat for rain and snow. Brings us back to reality. We snap back temperature-wise, mid-30s for Wednesday and Thursday and Friday of next week, and then next weekend, Jeff and Melody will be back to feeling like February with highs only in the low 30s, so enjoy it.